Ladies and gentlemen, guys and girls, my name is Raven and today I'm on my Demon Hunter and I'm going to be showing you another Havoc spec. It's going to be the easiest Havoc spec to play. It requires the least amount of work, the least amount of effort. You can basically turn your brain off while playing it and you can still pull massive amounts of DPS. So you're not going to be pulling the best DPS, but you will be pulling some DPS. If you want to check out a more self-sustaining build with lots of self-healing and still do a lot of damage, check out my I-Beam Chaos Strike build. It will give you, your healers will be thanking you. They won't have to heal you at all, if any, and you make their lives a lot easier. But for this build, this is for the guys who want to do good damage while not really zipping around the place and doing all that sort of crap. So what it revolves around is your throw glaive ability. As you can see, I have 2 charges of this right now, so I'll get into the talents and I'll let you know basically how this spec works. So for tier 1, of course, you take your Blind Fury, which increases your duration of your I-Beam by 50%, making it do over 200,000 damage, which is very nice. Next, sounds a bit crazy, bear with me. So you take Demon Blade, which basically replaces your Demon's Bite, which is what you use to generate, and instead your auto attacks have a 75% chance to deal additional shadow damage and you generate Fury that way. So you're going to be doing it passively while dealing extra damage through that. Lines up with a skill later, don't worry about it. It is the least effective one, but it still does the extra damage while being useful. Alright, so we have Bloodlet here. This is the core of your ability, like your whole spec here. So Throw Glaive causes targets to bleed for 200% of the damage inflicted over 10 seconds. If the effect is reapplied, any remaining damage will be added to the new Bloodlet. Okay. Next we have Soul Rending for some extra self-sustain while you're in your meta. Now Nemesis increases the damage you deal by 20% for 1 minute. When the target is slain, say you kill a spider, you'll do extra 20% damage against all spiders from that point onwards for a little bit. I think it's like 20 seconds or so. Alright, this lines up perfectly with Chaos Blades. So increases all damage you deal by 20%. So between Chaos Blades and Nemesis, that's 40%. They got the same cooldown. You can line them up perfectly. Chuck them on the same macro because they're both instant casts. It's all good. And while active, your auto attacks deal 200% increased damage and cause chaos damage. So Chaos Blades, of course, line up with Demon Blades. You're doing extra shadow damage, extra chaos damage there. That's where it lines up and that's where it becomes useful. So you want to be popping those two together, popping Nemesis and Chaos Blades together, and of course Demon's Blades and Chaos Blades. Once you pop it, they worked well together with their synergy. And to get that extra glaive throw, you want Master of the Glaive. Basically has 2 charges for PvP. It's really good because it also slows by 50% for 6 seconds. Very, very nice. So that's it. That's pretty much the spec. I'll go over here and I'll show you how it works. Pretty simple. Your rotation is, you want to just basically keep Throw Glaive up, and then you're naturally going to be auto attacking and getting your resource or your Fury, and then you're just going to be dumping it with Chaos Strike. That's it. Popping your Fury with Illidari and your I-Beam basically on cooldown. Whenever they're up, just dump them. So run in, put your glaive up, going to sit here, going to auto attack. As you can see, it's starting to count down now, so it's got about 60,000 damage. Put another one up, 71. See how the ticks are doing more now. So the earlier you apply it, the better. See how it's doing 98. Boom. And then once it comes off cooldown, do it again, and basically see, because I let it drain too much, so it keeps stacking. But ideally you want to basically just be dumping it whenever you can, keep that thing applied, and it's all good. And then you want to be dumping basically Chaos Strikes right there, chuck an I-Beam in. You're normally going to just be, as you plot along, you're going to be getting Fury from just auto attacking. So it's mainly focused on keeping the Bloodlet going, and then from that point onwards it's about Chaos Strikes. So whenever you get the Chaos Strikes, you want to dump them. Apart from that, it's just keeping that Bloodlet up. And of course, boom boom, pop those 3, chuck that down, and before you know it, your damage just starts skyrocketing through the roof and you're pretty much doing nothing. That is the spec right there. It's basic. It's for people who, you know, don't like keeping track of a whole lot of things but still want to be somewhat competitive, and yeah, you can just basically just run around and do your thing. So that's the spec, guys. It's pretty simple. For PvP, you want to go with the same talents. I always run the exact same talents for PvP. So just for the recap, for those who don't know, I go Gladiator's Medallion once I fill this out, of course, because I played heaps in the beta. You want to work up to Sparring, then you want to get Solitude or Glimpse, whichever one you prefer. I prefer the whole stay on the outskirts, pick people off sort of thing, so I take Solitude. Then you want to go for Reverse Magic every time because it is fucking amazing. This spec right now, Awaken the Demon, is a very, very good addition, but Pinning Gaze also works very well if you want to just keep catching people, because it stacks up when you basically hit them with that, hit them with your Glaive Throw, 50% extra slow. It's going to be a bad day for them. And then Rain from Above for that extra little defensive. But yeah, so PvP, it doesn't change too much. These are the talents that mainly change the spec from a self-sustaining spec to more of a range, sort of shoot people from afar type lead spec. Alright guys, so that is the spec. It is basic, it is simple, but it works and you'll be doing decent damage. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below and let me know what you think. And if you want to see more videos from me, please hit the subscribe button and I shall see you in the next video. Have a good one.